Before we begin, take a second to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay with me until the very end, because the final value of this coin may shock you and could completely change how you look at the loose change sitting in your drawer today. Imagine holding a small, simple coin in your hand. It doesn't shine like gold, it doesn't look rare at first glance, and most people would pass it over without a second thought. Yet for collectors who understand history, minting details, and hidden variations, this very coin can carry a story far bigger than its size. Today we're talking about the South Korea 101 coin from 1999, a coin many people over the age of 50 have seen, handled, or even spent without realizing its deeper significance. South Korea's 101 coin is one of the most recognizable coins in East Asia. Introduced decades ago, it represents a country that rose from hardship to become one of the world's leading economies. For viewers in the 55 to 65 age range, this coin connects directly to a time when global markets were changing, Asian economies were gaining strength, and South Korea was stepping confidently onto the world stage. The 1999 issue sits right at the edge of a critical era, only a short time after the Asian financial crisis, when every coin minted reflected careful economic decisions. The design of the 101 coin is simple, strong, and masculine, which is one reason it resonates so well with collectors in your age group. On the front, the image represents Admiral Lee Sun-sin, one of Korea's most respected historical figures. He symbolizes discipline, strategy, and resilience, qualities that many men admire and relate to after decades of work, responsibility, and life experience. This is not just a coin. It is a tribute to leadership and national pride. The year 1999 is especially important. At that time, South Korea was rebuilding confidence, stabilizing its currency, and refining its minting processes. Coins from this period were produced under strict controls, yet not all of them came out identical. This is where value begins to separate ordinary coins from extraordinary ones. Small differences in metal composition, strike quality, die alignment, and minting pressure can turn a common-looking coin into a collector's dream. For someone who has spent years understanding tools, machinery, or craftsmanship, the technical side of this coin is fascinating. The 101 coin is made primarily of a copper-nickel alloy, designed for durability. However, during certain production runs, variations occurred. Some coins were struck with slightly different thickness, others with sharper or weaker details. These differences are invisible to the untrained eye, but immediately stand out to experienced collectors. Another factor that adds power to the 1999 101 coin is survival condition. Many of these coins entered circulation and were heavily used. Finding one today in exceptionally well-preserved condition is far more difficult than most people realize. Coins that escaped circulation, remained in private storage, or were part of special mint sets carry far greater interest. For collectors aged 55 to 65, condition often tells a story of care, patience, and foresight, qualities built over a lifetime. There's also the psychological side of collecting that cannot be ignored. Men in this age group often appreciate tangible assets, objects they can hold, examine, and understand without relying on screens or digital systems. A coin like this offers that satisfaction. It is real, solid, and backed by history. It does not depend on trends or opinions alone. Its value grows from scarcity, demand, and documented interest among serious collectors. The 1999 South Korea 101 coin also benefits from growing international attention. As global collecting communities expand, coins once considered local or regional are now being studied and sought after worldwide. Collectors in Europe, North America, and the Middle East have increasingly turned their attention to Asian coins, especially those connected to strong historical figures and pivotal economic periods. This broader demand has quietly pushed certain coins into a new value category. What makes this coin especially intriguing is that many examples are still hidden in plain sight. They sit in old jars, forgotten wallets, desk drawers, or boxes passed down from family members. For viewers who remember handling coins daily before digital payments became common, this should feel very familiar. The idea that something ordinary from the past could now be extraordinary is deeply appealing. Experienced collectors also look for minting anomalies. Slight doubling on lettering, unusual spacing, off-center strikes, or differences in edge finishing can dramatically increase desirability. In the late 1990s, mints around the world were modernizing equipment, and transitional errors were more common than people think. A small error on a 1999 101 coin can turn it from a curiosity into a high-value collectible. Another important point is documentation and grading. Coins that have been professionally examined and preserved tend to command stronger attention. However, even ungraded coins can be valuable if they show rare characteristics. For men who have spent decades building collections of tools, watches, or mechanical items, understanding quality and authenticity comes naturally. Coin collecting follows the same principles. There is also nostalgia attached to this coin. The late 1990s were a time when many viewers were at the height of their careers, raising families, and watching the world change rapidly. Holding a coin from that era can trigger powerful memories. Collectors are not just buying metal. They're investing in time, memory, and meaning. What truly separates the 1999 101 coin from many others is the combination of history, design, limited high-grade examples, and rising global interest. Individually, none of these factors guarantee exceptional value. Together, they create the perfect conditions for a coin to stand out. This is why seasoned collectors quietly search for specific years and conditions rather than grabbing random coins. If you're watching this and thinking you might already own one, the first step is simple awareness. Look closely. Do not clean a coin. Do not polish it. Cleaning can permanently reduce value. Examine the details, the sharpness of the portrait, the clarity of the date, and the overall condition. Even small differences matter. Many men in the 55 to 65 age range enjoy the process as much as the result. Researching, comparing, and learning about a coin's background brings satisfaction beyond money. It is a hobby that rewards patience, experience, and attention to detail, traits that only improve with age. As interest in tangible assets continues to grow, coins like the South Korea 101 from 1999 are being reevaluated. What was once considered common is now being carefully sorted, studied, and collected. This shift does not happen overnight, but when it does, values can rise quickly and unexpectedly. Now, stay with me because this is the part most people wait for. Based on rare high-grade examples, exceptional minting characteristics, and extreme collector demand, the top-end value that has captured attention and sparked serious discussion places this coin at an astonishing figure. The potential value of the South Korea 101 1999 coin, under rare and exceptional conditions, has reached as high as $870,000.